Hello. Welcome to the show that's as confused as always. No surprises there. It's the House of Da Vinci 3. Right, last time we're in the inner sanctum down here trying to... I don't even remember what we're trying to do at this point. We're trying to... Oh, we're trying to get this thing. Where are you going? Anyway, we're trying to get this one symbol, this one necklace. Because we got trapped in a cage. And Borgia said, hey, you gotta do this thing for me. So we gotta steal this thing from the Pope's inner chambers in the Vatican. That's what we're working on. We're currently on this puzzle. Last time we didn't have a lot of success with it. If we do this, it shows us that the circle pieces need to be lined up here. The square pieces need to be lined up here. And somehow these numbers are informing the solution. I haven't figured that part out yet. If you look, well, let's kind of get pieces in order here. Right, so the final solution is going to look similar to this, but obviously with this thing here in mind. Now, if you look, 3 of each of these pieces are the same. 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. And again, 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Which means this piece and this piece. And this piece and this piece are different. Last time I was trying to figure out why they're different. I was thinking of some kind of like duality, like, is this right? So why is, here's the circle, but the circles are on this side of the board. I didn't even notice this last time. Here's the square, but the squares are on this side of the board. What does that mean? The difference here is 1. The difference here is 3. The difference here is 1. And the difference here is 3. So this piece and this piece are the same but reversed. And this piece and this piece are the same but reversed. What does that matter? Okay, what if it's literal? Right, here's the 4, and here's the 4. Square with a 4 in it, square with a 4 in it. Here's a circle with a 4 in it, here's a circle with a 4 in it. So what's this? What's the difference with the 5 and 2? So what if I put this one here? One and 3 do add up to 4. The last time I checked. Yeah, I can't figure out the logic in this one. What I'm gonna do is pause it and work on it. See if I can't figure it out, and I'll come back. If I get any bright ideas, I'll step back and talk about it. Hold on. Hold your horses. Just calm down. Yeah, so they give you plenty of room to maneuver these around, right? It's easy to move any. Easy to move any specific tile to any specific part you want. So it can't be like like one of those sliding puzzles where you got it. You know what I mean? Like you got to figure out the logic. It's not. I'm not even making sense. But what is the logic? What's the logic? Are the ones that are 2 and 2 just fillers of some sort? Like they don't really matter? They equal 0? So that the only 4 important pieces are this one and this one, this one and this one. Okay, but these are in this column. These are in the middle columns. Okay, what if I do this? Here's a 3. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get these out of the way. I'm going to have to move them over. Hold on. We got to move at least one of these over. And we got to move one of these over. So in this column, one and 1 is 2. If this zeroes out. In this column, 1 and 1. What if we switch these? Well, I mean, this got to be like this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I solved that. I don't know why I solved that. It just made sense to put the 2 different ones in the middle in those rows, but I don't know why. Maybe I'll have to go back there and I'll have to watch the video again and see if I can actually figure out the logic. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I was kind of on the right track, I guess. Even if I didn't understand why. Here's the symbols. I know this symbol, at least, was on one of the panels. Is this just a simple get the right order? Yeah, this one. I don't know. Do I gotta do it again? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I'm gonna screw it up here. Oh, I got it right! That never happens. Redstone bust. There's something else here? This looks like missing pieces of a fresco or something. Oh, she's got the thing. She's got the medallion we need. That was easy. Stone bowl. Just got some kind of achievement. I believe my predecessor Gregory IX was a little hasty in his judgments about Frederick II and the gate. Frederick was certainly a complicated and sinful man, but a devil's servant? Unlikely. And as for the gate of the Temple of Wisdom, no one in the Vatican, I tend to add a T on it, Vatican, has ever seen it. Whether it is a gift from the devil, God, or a mere legend is something we can only determine when it is in our possession. And that could be soon. My men have finally returned with success. We know where the order meets their fortress. We know where the order meets. I can't say this word. I just call them the order. Their fortress has no moat or drawbridge. Its only defenses are stone walls. But I fear that rather than being a sign of arrogance, It may be a trap. They would convince their enemies to lay siege, which would then be broken with the help of miraculous devices or unexpected connections. But no defense will help them against a swiftly executed surprise attack. No shield can stop a dagger in the back. A supply corridor hidden, concealed, and out of the fort guard's sight will serve as an entrance. Ah, they think they're gonna backstab the... They found a secret passage in to the Order's big temple there? Okay. That looks like something here moves. Stone bowl. Very pretty stone bowl. Doesn't look like there's anywhere. I thought maybe this bust would go here. Don't have anything to open that yet. Alright, let's see what else is around. Nothing. Okay, I can't interact with this yet. I can't get close to this yet. Interesting. I don't even see anything to interact with. Okay, we're going back in. Something around the side of this. Looks like that might fit in there, but I guess not, huh? Oh, wait a minute. We should use this. No, I can't see inside this one. Can't see inside this one. The medallion is held firm. Oh, what's on top of her head? I can't get up there. Boy, what am I missing? Yeah, I know the medallion goes in there. Where's this thing go? Palm's second. That's the same thing that's on the back of it, right? Okay. Okay. There's not that much here. There's really not that much here. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is fucking creepy. Okay. Weird. No voice on this one?
The
There it
order
is.
fell before the Pope's power, but he was merciful, as the Lord teaches us.
So they did get in there. They did manage to get in the order building.
And so Ordo Justitalis became an instrument in the hands of the faithful, as it should have been from the beginning.
Okay, another pedestal puzzle. So now we should have all the scenes. If we need to refer back to them for some kind of a puzzle, we have them all recorded. God sent a vision where the enemy was hiding. Pope called those devoted to God time of reckoning. Paul II led the faithful in the cleansing the order. Before the battle died down, the cowardly members of the order destroyed the gate. The order fell before the Pope's power, but he was lenient. Okay. All right. So we got to put them in order. This was the first one. Wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this was the first one. I think this was the second one. The Pope was lenient. I think this was the last one. No, this was the next to last one. I think this was this one. I think this was this one.
Vision, congregation, siege, destruction, mercy, fulfillment.
Look at that! Man, sometimes my memory impresses me because I hadn't even looked at those. I remember the first two because it was a triangle. I heard a ringing of a large bell. It must be the evening Angelus. I need to take the amulet and get back as fast as possible. Cool, let's do it. Let's steal from the Vatican. Finish the 5th chapter. Just got that achievement. Pope's chambers? Now where are we going? Villa of... Oh, we're back at the villa? I'm not even sure. I mean, we still got to stop. Is it the order? I don't even... I'm so confused sometimes.
I never saw anything like this before. Beautiful craftsmanship. I think even the best jewelers in Florence would have a hard time making something of this quality.
Except this is no simple jewelry. And it is obvious that Borgia doesn't want it just because it would look good on his neck.
Yes, our dear Duke. It is clear he'll try and get his hands on the amulet no matter what. We can't forget about the terrible situation he's in and the resolve with which he wants to solve it. And that is one of the reasons why he can never get the amulet. It is the key opening the gate of the Temple of Wisdom, the original time machine, which was once raised in Castle Del Monte by Frederick II. The gate might have been destroyed during the Pope's army attack. Time travel might just be able to get us to the past, before that happened.
We will use your time machine to take us to a point before the gate's destruction.
Exactly.
Very well. And do we have any idea where the Order took the time machine?
Everything points to the fact that after they took it from Badia Forientina, it was moved to their residence in Castle Del Monte. And since from the Vatican we know about a secret passage which could take us inside without notice.
That's true.
We should make our way.
Once
Even
again,
though we don't have the second glove.
guess who did all the work?
Did you say we needed all 3 ampules with the liquid from your inventions to get into the time when the gate was still standing? Maybe we could make a deal with the Duke after all.
Make a deal with Borgia? What are you thinking, friend? I know him for quite a while. But if you don't believe me, try reading what Machiavelli wrote about him. There can be no fair deal with the Duke. And our last attempt to outsmart him almost ended with Giacomo's death.
Now you care.
No, as I said, we will set out for Castle Del Monte. I think there is quite a big chance that at the time the Order did not give me all the ampules with mysterious liquid. Where else would they keep it if not at their residence? Sure, it's a risk, but odds are still better than negotiations with Borgia.
Going in half-cocked, huh?
Don't be angry, Leonardo. As a servant of God, it is my duty to look for the better in people, and doing my best to find a peaceful solution. But the decision how to do this is, of course, yours.
It's fine, Luca, I understand. But please, trust me in this. We should not linger. We need to prepare for the journey so we can
Guess
leave
they're
tonight.
still here.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
have a peek.
I saw a light in the windows. I'll have a look from the bridge. You search the courtyard. They have nowhere to run.
Borgia is here. The door, quickly.
What tricks you guys got up your sleeves?
I think I found him, my lord.
Well, this is a pickle. Was it just my imagination? Or the one with Borgia was the good friend of yours from the Bald Lady?
Marco, that cur.
May the Lord forgive me.
Is this how you welcome weary travelers? That's not very Christian of you. I thought one of you was a monk.
I think it is prudent to stay behind a locked door when an armed traveler tries to break in.
I came for the amulet. It is definitely not in your interest to make me wait. Give it to me now. Oh, don't be afraid. I remember our deal. I have the glove. You can keep it for a while. Just until you make the modifications needed so it takes me to the gate to the Temple of Wisdom. After that, I'll take it back if you don't mind.
That doesn't sound as our deal at all. You're acting like a common brigand, Duke.
Oh!
You want me to act like a brigand? I can do that. Open these doors or I'll break them down. This is your last chance.
Well, that was about a peaceful solution. Luca, any other ideas?
I might have. It's not looking good for us, but we have two advantages over those rogues. First, there is another exit which they don't know about yet. And second, Giacomo has the miraculous device Leonardo made. And the Duke cannot defend against something he has no clue about.
You are right, Luca. I almost forgot about Oculus Perpetua. Use it, Giacomo. If you flank them, you will surely find a way to take them out of commission. Maybe you could use the cart by the well in the garden. And if they're trying to break the door, they must be standing right in the middle of the tracks.
You had your chance, but you squandered it. Do not expect me to find any mercy for you after this. Find something to use as a battering ram and take care of this door. If you're quick, I might be generous.
What do I gotta do? Read a novel? We managed to retrieve the amulet and left Rome in a hurry, for it was only a matter of time before Julius II's suspicions turned to certainty and the papal guard came looking for us. We went back to Lucas' house and started talking about how to proceed. There, Leonardo presented us with his ambitious plan to destroy the gate once and for all. Borgia and members of the Order had brought him the incomplete plans for a grand time machine, an artifact referred to in the Chronicle as the Gate of the Temple of Wisdom. By then, the original gate had long since been destroyed, and no one in the Order knew how to restore it. Leonardo was the only one who could even partially understand its secrets, creating a replica in the body of Fiorentina Tower. The replica had some limitations compared to the original. It allowed travel through time only for a short distance, and it took both a lot of energy and a catalyst in the form of liquid derived from the remnants of the original gate. the composition of which he was never able to decipher. Some of the fluid was inserted into both of Leonardo's gloves and the miraculous Oculus Perpetua. Okay. Leonardo's replica was acquired by the Order and apparently taken to their hidden residence, the Castel del Monte. But according to Leonardo, it's not only enough merely to destroy his creation, because sooner or later someone might rebuild it. With the time machine in his possession, he would gain unlimited power. The only option is to combine the fluid from all the master's inventions, which would make it impossible to create which would make it possible to create a catalyst powerful enough to transport us to the time before the original gate was destroyed. We could then use its power for a much deeper time jump, at the end of which it would be necessary to find a way to destroy the gate completely and ensure that Friedrich II and the Order never find it. One of the things Leonardo noticed when he studied the original machine plans was that time passage also required a catalyst, something much cleaner and more perfect than the one Leonardo had at his disposal. Until now, an amulet passed down from generation to generation by the Grand Masters of the Order. The amulet that Borgia told us had no real use. Okay. First things first. Let's try to stop these assholes. Okay. Hey, it's still working. It's much more lush out here now. Where's the cart? Getting tired, dude? I should hurry. I don't think the door can take much more. Is there... Why do I gotta go in here? This is it. If I turn the cart towards Borgia and get it moving in the past, it should catch them completely unaware. Like it'll appear there. But I already moved it around in the future. You know what I mean? Okay, we have to spin this up again. We gotta give it juice. I gotta turn it first? How do I do that? Like this? Okay. If I come over here... I mean, it's kind of cool to battering ram someone's ass from the past. I don't know what happened. Gotta be honest with you. I don't really understand how doing that.
A terrible hit, but both of them will recover in time. They just lost consciousness.
That's okay then.
And the glove survived without major damage as well. Which means we can focus on what's really important when we get to Castel del Monte.
Great. I will return to the workshop and make the preparations. You and Giacomo move those to somewhere warm. When they come to, we will be long gone.
Finish the 6th chapter. Okay, that chapter was nice, short, sweet, and easy. We appreciate that. Secret passage. Okay, we're at the secret passage behind the Order's building. See what's going on in here then, shall we?
Oh, they should establish horseback travel as an elaborate form of torture. My whole body aches. But according to the sketch, we should be in the right place. I hope there would be an inn or something. Oh.
I was afraid I'm the only one weary from the journey. But it seems only Giacomo is informed. Well, he'll see what it's like in a few years. Giacomo, if you feel you can, look around for a bit. The entrance to the secret passage must be on this clearing. Luca and I will need to take a moment of rest.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. You guys just relax. The journey was long, but we were well prepared for it. After a while of searching, we found the rock wall that we recognized as the one from the painting in the Pope's secret room. We tethered our horses nearby and discussed our next move. We need to get into the bowels of Castle Del Monte. It's hard to say what hardships await us. It's still a long way to the fort, after all. But those are considerations for another time. Now's the time to move forward. My task is to find the entrance to the secret passage while Luca and Leonardo rest. Master would not be happy if he saw these words, but he isn't that young anymore. Okay. Looks like I can go over here for some reason. Okay. We've got a... Ooh. I'm going to say we got a marker of some sort. Pointing out where the nice little secret thing is here. Lever with folded handles, which means we're going to have to manipulate that. Okay. Very nice of them to put that mark on that rock for us. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, here we go. I don't know what that did. Is there more I must discover? Hold on a second. Why don't we try this? Oh, look, there's like this little ball here. Do I need to... How do I get that to move? I don't know if, like, it seems that I seem to get it like a cursor on it, but how would I ever be able to move that? It's inside the wall, right? Oh, okay. Which means I just want to get it out. I'll get it out. Now if we crank, get it out again. Put it back in. Put it back in. Take it out. Now we got all the hands out. I don't know what good that does me. What good did that do me? How do I actually open the door? Does this need to be here? What's the actual, okay, these things. It looks like these things will come up and down. How do I manipulate those? Yeah, okay, hold on. So these are pinned into the door. So we need to make... We need this to activate. We need these to catch this and push it. Rotate it. Alright, hold on. Let's go back in. Okay, that lets me turn it more. Okay. Is the goal to make it turn the whole way around? I mean, it's never going to turn... that peg never moves. So it's never going to turn past that spot. But it can be stopped. By that metal bracket. Who's got an idea for me? How do I move? Right, so these rods are not engaging. We need to crank these rods at the top and bottom to spin this gear, to spin these out. Spin these out of the door. What actually... What actually engages these? I don't know. What's this big thing for? I don't know. I don't see a way I can manipulate that. Is there something here I'm missing that I can manipulate? Well, you know what? This might be a good place to stop. We were playing for about 45 minutes. 42 minutes, something like that. I think I just need to grok. I need to figure out how this works. Obviously, we got to deal with these. This thing coming in from the top and this thing coming in from the bottom. But I don't see how to engage those with this mechanism. I don't understand the point of this. Maybe that's just engaging the gear? No, because we're turning this. We're turning this, which in turn is turning... all the smaller wheels. This is turning the big wheel, which is also turning the smaller wheels. And this is just rotating the center mechanism. Right? Okay. So this shaft just allows this to rotate on the axis. So what are these? These just tell me the level. These tell me the depth, if you want to call it that. Of the, what do you want to call this mechanism? And how do you even get it back in there? That's tough. I guess you gotta go the whole way out. I gotta get it into there somehow. I forget how I did that. I don't think it matters. Oh, wait a minute. Only the inner one is turning. Only the middle two are turning. Yeah, no, I'm not doing any damn speaking or... I just want to see if I can get it back to here. I don't know why I want to get it back to here. Okay, so... So in this configuration, it only moves between here and here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's an intriguing puzzle, and I don't understand it yet. All right, hey, thanks for watching. Wish me luck, and we'll be back. Hope everyone's having a good week. Start of the week. This should be out on Monday, so happy Monday, and bye for now.